Yeah. So today actually I am going to explain about the real-time counter problem. Real-time counter problem, it means that we have to implement one kind of data structure which capture all the event which is happening from the last 5 minutes. So whenever we are saying key in the last 5 minutes, we have to get all the total event whatever it happens. So it means that this data structure it have to support two kind of operation. One is the add the event between the 5 minutes, whatever the n number of thread is there, can add the events, and in the similarly we can get the total events also. So get total events always it keep the like last 5 minute event, right? So let's how we can tackle this kind of problems. So here is the two things is there. Thing is that in last 5 minutes whenever we are saying, it means that if we will convert it 5 minutes, in every seconds we have 60, every minute we have the 60 seconds. So just for every second basically it is a chance that we have to capture the every event of every second of event. In particular second how many event is happening, always we have to add. So here the 0 to 1 2 3 and here so and so it might be the 299 index. Okay, so 300 basically all the 300 event it will be uh, in per second whatever the event is happening it will be captured here like x1 x2 and whatever blah blah. So we need the one kind of array which who captures the every count of the event of every second basically. That is the one thing. So and thing is that since it should be the thread, so in a specific event might be the multiple thread is going to add the event basically. So that's why we can uh, take a take as a atomic category of the array, atomic long array, atomic int array, anything we can take this one. So this is the atomic array basically. Okay, now here the position, right? Position means every index have some position. So initially it will be start the positions as a positions equal to 0. It will be initialized with the 0th index, and there is also the chance that it can be reached up to these levels, and then after that again it have to initialize into the sum of the. So position always it will be initialized with the 0, and it can go, it will be increased with the positions plus 1 through the position updaters. Percentage of size of the array. Size of the array is since last 5 minute data, so that's why this size it might be the 300. So always position updation will be happen based on this basically position plus 1 percentage of size. Okay, now this is the positions initialized with the 0. Now here we will execute the two threads. One is the real time counter threads RTC, real time counter threads, and since this index is always going to update in every second, so it means that there should have the some thread who have to update their position, right? Increment the positions basically. So position increment is also one of the functions we'll have. So one is the add event, this RTC, get event, and since it have to schedule, these threads have to schedule in every 1 second. So just here I am going to position updaters. PU position updaters, it will be who have the timers, and through the timers it will be called to the this position update. Basically this position update, it will be called through this, and it will be update in every 1 second, because in every exactly 1 second this position is going to update. That's why this position updater, one of the thread, it will be always take the instance, initialize with the instance of real time counter, and it will be delayed. Here we will hold the basically particular thread for 1 second, and after that increment position it will be applied. That's why this is this basically. So these two class have the important role. Okay, got it. So add event, get events, and update positions. Update positions, it will be called through the this one, and both class will have the reference to each other. Real time counter whenever it is initialized, then in the constructor PU position updater, it will be there, and then after that this position updater, basically it hold for 1 second, and then after that this method it will be called by this object. Okay, after 1 second. So position update always it will be happening. And for the testing purpose, again we will create the thread pool, and through the thread pool in the some for loop of 10,000 or 20,000 we will call this event, and then we'll try to get the event in the last, what is the total event. Okay, so this is, I hope so you got it how we can do. So let it be come the whatever I explained. So like I said, key there should have since 300, because we have to keep the data of the last 5 minutes. So 300 in every second we will update the index of the positions, and we created the atomic long array. And position is nothing but current index, always indicate the current index of this array. And here just in the constructors, like I said, key position updater, it means that who will delay this timer, basically with the help of the timer for 1000 nanosecond, it will be delay, and then after that it will be called to the increment position updater. Increment position updater is nothing but what I explained. Okay, it will increment your positions, means counter dot set what is the current positions, it will be initialized and increment. So here the two operations is happening. One is that if the particular event is lapsed, basically means after the 5 minutes, suppose that 5 minutes before data, it should be reinitialized with 0. So with the help of this statement, I am reinitializing with 0 at the particular index and incrementing the positions. Okay, and this position update, it will be happen in every 1 second. How? Due to this one. Okay, because this variable is timer I initializing, and in the timers this real time counter means parent class object, it is initialized, and after that it called to the parent class method to the object. Here again there is the add event and total event. Add event is nothing but whatever the current position of the counter, it will nothing but it will increment it. And total event, whenever we want to total event, is nothing but we have to iterate it every index of the array. This is the array basically where I'm getting the value, basically value of the every index, and adding it and returning it. Okay, so add event, get total event, and update position updaters, right? I hope so you have the clear idea. So now for the testing purpose, just let's we will test it. For the testing purpose, again just I created thread pools, and in this thread pools is nothing but for 10,000 times I what I am doing, I putting this kind of threads or worker threads. In this worker thread, nothing but I applying the continuous adding the event basically. So it will be continue add the events, and whenever we have to add the event, it means that it will be try to add these positions. And since moment when I try to RTC, right, so it means that it will be, since I created the object here, and inside this object itself, moment when it will be create the object, in that time itself it will be try to capturing the event, right? Because it will be position updated, it will be go start, and in the background thread it will be run, and this background thread is nothing but continuously it will be hit to the positions, and in every 1 second it will be update the positions. And through this for loop, just I adding the event. So in the background position update is always happening. Here I adding the events. So after 10,000 times I doing the what is my total event. So expected is the 10,000. So let's run also. So here you can see total event is the 10,000. Thank you.